It actually happened on the anniversary of Kristallnacht.
Yes.
86 years. 86 years after Kristallnacht. And I was very taken by this because there's a pasuk in this week's parsha that always struck me, and I was always thinking about it, and I think it's worthwhile for us to study it in the context of what happened. So, Vateled Hagar leAvram Bain, Vayikra Avram Shem Benoi Asher Yolda Hagar Yishmael. Hagar gave birth to a son to Abraham, and Abraham called the name of his son that was born to Hagar Yishmael. And then the Torah says something very unusual. The Torah tells us how old Abraham was when Yishmael was born. The Torah doesn't always say how old one of the avos are when something happens, unless it's really of note. The Torah does not typically say the age of one of the avos. And amazingly, the pasuk says, "V'Avram ben shmoinim shana v'sheish shanim." Avram was 86 years old. Beledes Hagar as Yishmael Avram, when Hagar gave birth to Avram, when Hagar gave birth to Yishmael. Why does the Torah tell us Avram was 86 years old when Hagar gave birth to Yishmael? We know the number 86 is very significant. So I remember seeing something in the Agra Dekala of the Bnei Yissaschar. I want to say something a little bit different. The Agra Dekala says that why does the Torah say Avram was 86 years old? It's because 86 is Midas Hadin, Elohim. And at 86 years old, the strict Midas Hadin came out, and now only the holy Midas Hadin remained in Yitzchak. That's why it came about through Hagar. Hagar is Gematria Yitzchak, is 208. But I think on a very simple level, and perhaps this is included in what the Agra Dekala is saying, is that the Torah is saying that when Yishmael was born, that was a certain manifestation of the Midas Hadin. And that's indicated by the fact that Avraham Avinu was 86 years old when Yishmael was born. That's not a coincidence. Do you think it's a coincidence that Yitzchak is born when Avraham Avinu was 100? You think it's a Shmo? You think it's coincident that Avraham was born when that Yitzchak was born when Avraham was 100? To that, the Bnei Yissaschar says, the spheroids, there are 10 spheroids, each consisting of 10 parts. And Avraham, when he reached the ultimate shleimus, that's when Yitzchak Avinu was born, but not so Yishmael. Yishmael is the Midas Hadin. And isn't it eerie that this terrible pogrom happened exactly 86 years from the anniversary of Kristallnacht? Really one of the worst pogroms to have happened in Europe since the Holocaust, which is a very big wake-up call. And what could be a bigger wake-up than the name of this week's parsha, and then that is Lech Lecha, Me'artzecha, U'mimayladetecha, U'mibeis Avicha. And even though maybe here in America we feel a little bit safer for a bit longer, but maybe it's just an opportunity to figure out what ultimately we're going to have to do, which is the name of this week's parsha. So just a thought in the context of Parshas Lech Lecha and what's happening.